My name is Ulrich Jäger. I'm a hematologist at the Medical University of Vienna, and my field of specialty is lymphoma. This is, of course, why I'm so interested in new therapies, and cellular therapies like the CAR T cells are, of course, the latest in our treatment regimen. I'm very happy that I had the opportunity from the scientific point of view to join the T2EVOLVE project, and I'm of course part of a wonderful group of scientists. And the particular part I'm interested in is the so-called lymphodepletion. That's the part that is given before CAR T cells are reinfused to a patient. What we do is we give a short course of chemotherapy to our patients in order to make them ready for the CAR T cells. And there are several ways to do that, and that's why we are so interested in trying to choose the therapy that's least harming for the patient and that's most effective for the infusion. CAR T cells have added a new level to our treatment armamentarium, and currently there are 4 different products that we can use for lymphoma patients. 3 of these products are already for patients who have relapsed or refractory lymphoma, particularly aggressive lymphomas. Meaning that their disease has failed to respond to previous therapies like the initial standard. There is another product that is approved in Europe for mantle cell lymphoma, and of course we are expecting also approval in several new indications, for instance follicular lymphoma, maybe other types of lymphoma. So we have these approved indications in lymphoma for CAR T cells, but of course one of the major goals of the T2EVOLVE project is to generate new products and to give us new angles and possibilities to use the products in a better way that we currently have. And that's one of the reasons why patients and researchers have joined T2EVOLVE. CAR T cells are of benefit for many of our patients, actually for most of the patients who have relapsed or refractory disease with aggressive lymphoma. However, we have to apply a few criteria to get the most out of it, because it doesn't help the patient if we offer him a treatment if we believe to begin with that he may actually suffer from the treatment or that he may have no benefit. So the main criteria are particularly the state of health the patient is in, the so-called performance status, and that of course will have to be evaluated by the doctors. So the usual way things happen is that the patient will be referred to one of the CAR T cell delivering centers, and then these criteria, not only the performance status but some other criteria like for instance tumor mass, etc., will be integrated into the decision. The decision is usually not made by one physician, but by a lymphoma board, a tumor board, to get the most reasonable judgment. And I have to say that across Europe there are many different ways to select patients. So in Austria, for instance, in my country, we rather select rigorously for patients. The advantage is that we have pretty good outcomes. Patients have a lymphoma-free survival after 12 months of more than 50%. However, by using these criteria we may miss some of the patients that may have profited, but they did not fulfill the criteria. There are other countries or other centers who select patients on a more broader algorithm, and they have the disadvantage that maybe the response rates are not as high. I think we have no answer what's the better way currently, but this is what we want to find out also, particularly in this project.